Good morning, good morning. It's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live meal prep, and I have a little bit of time today, so I'm trying to get some of the stuff done. So here's my challenge today. My challenge is I have about an hour and 30 minutes to get this done because I have somewhere to be. So it's a challenge for myself. So I want in that hour and a half, I want to complete a bunch of meals. Let me see. I have a list up here so I know what I'm doing. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. At least 14 meals is what I'm trying to get complete in this time. So what I'm making today are baked chicken thighs, which is what's in this bowl. Baked chicken thighs, sauteed chicken breast, honey garlic chicken breast, chicken and sausage, chicken and sausage meatballs, some meatballs and spaghetti, and I think it's something else. I can't remember right now. So that's what I'm making today. It's going to be really fast, I hope, because as I stated, I have somewhere to be today. So I'm hoping that by doing this live, I can challenge myself to go a little faster than what I would normally go. So that's what I got going on today. So for my chicken thighs, I'm just doing some old school chicken thighs, not doing a bunch of marinades or anything like that with it. It's just some old school chicken thighs is what I'm working with today. So so the other thing I'm gonna do is while I'm doing this, I'm going to season my chicken breast while I'm doing the rest of this so that it can have a little bit of seasoning on it as I go. But now that I'm getting ready to mess with my seasonings, I need to take my gloves off a little bit. So anyway, it's been a while since I've done a meal prep live because I have been busy. Cool thing is I have some new clients. That is amazing. I appreciate my clients who I'm meal prepping for weekly. It's been an amazing journey because I promise you I got some of the pickiest eaters in the world. But it's challenging me. It's a good challenge. I appreciate it. It's kind of funny as well. So some of the stuff that they come up with that they want, it's just hilarious to me. But you know, it's all good. It's a good challenge. I like it, and it's fun. That's the big thing. The big thing is things have to be fun. If they're not fun, you're not gonna keep doing it. And that's with anything in life. If you don't enjoy it, you ain't gonna keep doing it. So anyway, so I got some stuff going on this week or today. So I'm trying to meal prep pretty fast. Trying to find one of my seasoning packs that I love. Nope. That's the herb, lemon pepper. Oh man, I don't think I have another one. Crapola. It's this one seasoning pack that is so cool and I love it. It's like a citrus one. And found it. Crisis avoided. Found it. Okay, so I have that. But anyway, so it's just fun stuff today that I'm working with, and I like to wear gloves as much as possible because I wash my hands so much, and so if I wear more gloves, I don't have to keep stopping to wash my hands. So, but right now I am seasoning some chicken breast I'm doing for myself. And it's a rosemary. Oh, I'm out of rosemary. What's going on with my life? Let's put that on the grocery list. Some rosemary chicken breast that is so good. And so I'm just seasoning it with some onion powder, garlic powder, stuff like that. So I'm gonna let that sit here while I put the other stuff. But when you're doing meal prep, one of the things you have to remember is to think about what takes the longest to cook. So my chicken thighs normally take the longest to cook. So that's why I'm putting them in the oven first. And the other one mistake that I made is I do not have any more parchment paper. So I'm having to improvise because I'm doing a full pack. Well, I call it a parchment paper pack, a paper pack. Well, I have to do full pack today because I'm out of my parchment paper. Anyway, so I have my thighs here that I am mixing up, get some good seasoning all over them. And with these, it's just, just old school. Put some seasoning on it, bake it, and it is all good. That's all that is. So it's gonna be, again, a quick meal prep today. Hopefully a quick meal prep today. As I'm getting this stuff together. And let me put the camera down a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was still up. Camera down so you guys can kind of see what I got going on over here. I have some water boiling because one of the things I'm making for one of my clients is some pasta to go with the meatballs. I think that's 2 clients actually. And so the thing that challenges me with doing this is not everybody is on the same meal plan. So, I don't make people adhere to my low carb meal plan. I do not make people do that. So I do what they, that's what they want. I do it. So it's been fun actually, which is sometimes a challenge though. It's been fun. Let me see. Good morning. Good morning. It's been fun, cooking, looking for recipes with, rice and pasta and stuff like that because it's not my normal life anymore. And so sometimes I'm just challenged, like, Lord, what is we gonna do? But it's been really cool. And of course, Jaheem has liked it because I'll give him a couple of dishes or so throughout the week, with stuff in it. So, but it's been really good. So I have my chicken thighs mixed up pretty good. And so I'm gonna get a pan out to put those in. Now, one of the other things that I do just for my own self is I line everything with foil. I hope I have some more foil in there. It's gonna be a bad day for me. But I line everything with foil. Let me see. Yes, I did. And lining it with foil is for a couple reasons. My main reason is easy cleanup. That's the main reason. So I am going to put these single layer in a casserole dish. Single layers. Yep. There we go. And so we put that to the side. I'm going to use that again in a minute. But I also must have some onion in there. Onion is just a good thing of flavor. And I like using sweet onion as much as possible in dishes because, again, it just brings out some different kind of flavor that I like. So I'm just gonna put it on top here, and then I'm gonna seal all of this in some foil. So next, after this, my pasta is about to go in the water. But next, after this, I need to mix up my meatball mixture. Here we go. Let me mix up my meatball mixture. What I'm doing for my meatballs is a chicken sausage and ground chicken and pork sausage is what I'm using. And so, as you can tell with me using pork, this is not for me because I don't eat pork. But I like whenever I use chicken for anything, you either have to season it a lot, or you add a different flavor in there with it. So I'm going to add a different flavor with it. So this is my chicken thighs. Getting ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna set a timer. Let me see here. Set a timer for that. So start. Okay, so that's going. So then I'm gonna start my meatball mixture. Now the cool thing with the meatballs is because it's chicken and stuff, it can go in the same thing that I just had the chicken thighs in. So I'm going to put these together, and both of these are a pound. So usually about in a pound you can usually get 4 servings out of this. So this is saying I should have 8 servings, but I'm probably gonna have 6 because my people like to eat. So I know that I usually give them more in a serving than I give myself, because we all have different macros and stuff. So I'm going to get ready to mix this up. And so with mixing, you have to know your flavor profiles, number one, before you just start mixing stuff. Make sure you know what goes with what. And one fun way that you can take a free cooking class is by watching HGTV. You watch HGTV, you get a free cooking class every day, all day. So that's the cool thing about, it's one of the cool things of TV, is I've learned so much about what flavors go with what. So, my pasta water is boiling. Woo, just took my ring off by mistake by doing that. So, I'm going to get my pasta in here. I'm using spaghetti pasta today. I like to change up the pastas that I use for different things, because depending on what you're making, the pasta sauce, depending on what you're making, the pasta sauce is it will hold the pasta itself will hold the pasta differently. So that's what I think about when I am making pasta. So I'm going to put a little oil in that, and most people don't do this. So I'm just telling you, this is just one of the things that I like to do, is I like to put a little seasoning in the sauce. I mean, in the pasta while it's cooking. And I know that's something that most people don't do. It's just my thing, so don't worry about it. But anyway, so for the meatballs, I am doing Italian seasoning. I'm gonna put garlic, and I have some tomatoes, some diced tomatoes that go in that as well. Let me see. You know, actually, instead of the diced tomatoes, I'm going to do a salsa. I'm going to do a salsa instead of diced tomatoes. That's just a different layer of flavor there. Have to get my breadcrumbs. Some breadcrumbs. I go there. And I don't like to, I don't put a lot of salt in stuff like this because different people have different tastes when it comes to all this kind of stuff. So I don't put a lot of sauce and stuff in it. So I'm going to mix this up. Now it's really important because you're using more than one meat to make sure that you're completely mixing this very well. And that's one reason why I like to use two different kinds, like a white, a light, and a dark, because the pork sausage that I'm using is dark, but the chicken is light. And so it lets me know that I've gotten a good mixture going on here. Now, I got that my first mix, but then I want to add in 2 eggs. And this is, just to bind it together really good is what that's doing. And I just put it in there and just mix it in really good. You can like whip it or beat the egg first, but I do that as I'm mixing it in. So now sometimes I'll put the egg on the side and beat it while it's in there, but this one I'm really good with. And so that's going to be basically mixed. Got some good seasonings going on in there. And so now I am going to get out one of the things I'm going to be using for that is my muffin. Now, I do like to use my muffin tin for these, but I also have a mini one. Now, I will use the big one if I have my paper muffin inserts, which it doesn't look like I have any. I think I used them the last time. So, I'm only using the mini one today. Man, oh my goodness, I have not had water today. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I have not had water today. Crisis. There's a crisis in the land. Not having water, that's a major crisis. I'm already at almost 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock? Oh no, it's 10:30. Well, I should have had by now at least 30 ounces. Okay. And so I should have had 30 ounces of water by now. Have not, so I need to drink some water. Okay. Put that right there for the moment. Let me stir up my pasta. Make sure it's all good over here. All right. So that's good. Now I'm going to get let me put that back down. Put the meatball into my muffin thing. Now I'm gonna have some meatball mixture left over, and I will do something with that separately. But these make the perfect little meatballs. These little mini muffin things, they make the perfect meatball. I really like using this thing. And so it also allows me to do portion sizes a lot better with using stuff like this, because if I feel them all the same, they should all be the exact same thing. So I really like, you can do egg muffins like this, you can do really anything you want. And so it's just a fun, easy way to eat it. I made myself some chicken balls last week, and they were so good. Some chicken meatballs, and I tossed them in some pasta sauce. And one day I put I just put some Parmesan cheese with it on top, and the other day I put some mozzarella cheese. It was so good, y'all. Like, for real, so good. So now I'm just putting this, and what I probably will do is just put the rest of this up and use it later in the week, because people always want something later in the week, and I get a phone call like, hey, you got anything? Actually, I do. Got some meatballs I can make you. So, and then I also have people where they're so funny. They know that when I meal prep, I sometimes make too much, like I'm doing today. And they like, hey, you got some extra ones I can get? Of course. And so for stuff like this, it is usually about $8 a meal, depending on what you're getting. But I try to stick to $8 a meal, and that covers the food, the prep, and my time doing it, which I probably ain't gonna lie, I probably would pay somebody at this point to do this for me. I would. If somebody, if I didn't want to do it myself, for $8 a meal, I'll pay for like 10 meals a month. 10 meals a week. $80, and I ain't got to cook it. Come on now. Come on. Think I won't. Yes, I will. All right, so I filled this one up. So I have, so that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24 meatballs. And so this one will be 4 servings, or more, just depends. About 4 servings for these. And then I'm going to put the rest of this mixture up and do it later. So got that in there. I have to make sure they're all even. And I like to try to get it off of the sides as much as possible, because that's just stuff I got to clean. But silicone is so easy to clean. That's the other reason why I use these, because it takes out a lot of labor for cleaning and stuff. So anyway, so there goes that. So I'm going to put this on here, and it goes in the oven. I know what my timer is, so I am going to, so I have my chicken thighs, and I'm getting ready to put my full pack together next. Chicken thighs, I got the meatballs going, pasta going. I'm looking at my list. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at my list that I got going on over here. And so that's why you see me, or you may not see me, looking crazy, or just looking at the wall. You think I'm looking at the wall? Nah. I got a list right here that I'm keeping track of what I'm doing. But first, I need to get this extra sausage mixture in a bowl so that I can use it later. All right, so done with that. And I don't know where the top to this is right now, so I'm just gonna put some foil on it, over it. I don't see the top. Yeah, that one's too big. Yeah, don't see the top right now, so I'll find the top. It's probably behind the cabinet that the camera is on. Okay, so next is my shrimp foil pack that I'm doing. Now this one is for me. This is going to be some shrimp, some sausage, chicken sausage, shrimp, chicken sausage, some cabbage, onion, and green beans, and a whole bunch of butter. I said a whole bunch of butter, a whole bunch of butter. Whole bunch of butter. Okay. So I'm gonna put the camera back down so you can see what I'm doing. So the first thing is I have my shrimp over here. So I'm gonna put my shrimp in the bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and take the tails off as I'm putting them in. Sometimes I keep them on, sometimes I take them off. So I'm taking the tails off as I put them in here. And I don't know, sometimes it depends on what I'm eating. With this, I'm going to, with this one, I'm going to probably actually do a little bit more because they are bigger. So I'm going to actually chop these just a little bit, slice them just a little bit, because they are bigger. I think these are the extra large size, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. But I used kitchen shears or kitchen scissors when I'm like cutting stuff like this. And it's just easy to use because I'm getting ready to use it on the chicken sausage as well. So I am going to get the chicken sausage. So these are the chicken sausages that I use. These are just from Aldi's. Really good. I've used them in all kinds of stuff. So for the shrimp, I'm just going to cut them in half. And because I just like them bite size when I'm putting them in a foil pack like this. And so bite size works for me. So, but I'm just gonna slice them really quick, and then put the sausage in here, and then it's gonna be some butter, some garlic, green beans, some cabbage, and I do the what is it called, coleslaw mixture of cabbage, because cabbage can be so messy when you're trying to slice it and stuff. It's like cauliflower. I do not like ricing my own cauliflower. It is so messy. It goes everywhere. I sweep like 2-3 times, and then I still find one the next day that is a little piece of cauliflower somewhere. So that's all sliced up. Next, I'm going to do the same with these. So just put those in there. And then I'm just going to slice these. So this is going to give me about 6 servings maybe, or more. Because what I may do is I may freeze some for next week. After I make it, I'll see how much I have. But I know it's gonna be more than what I need. But anyway, it's a fun meal to eat, is what I say. It's a fun meal to eat. And it's really easy because it's really just dumping stuff in a bowl. And so I'm trying to get everything that I'm gonna need on here at one time before I have to wash my hands again. And so I'm gonna use half of this thing of coleslaw. Half of that. And let me see if I got everything before I get ready to wash my hands. Yep, that's everything. So let me get over here, wash my hands, and then I can start putting the other stuff in. So with the foil pack, you can put whatever you want. You can do steak, shrimp, whatever it is you want, you can put it in there. There are no limits to your foil pack. It's just some good old any kind of vegetables you like, you can put in there. It does not matter. It's yours. You can even put different seasonings. You can put teriyaki in it. Some people put pineapples in theirs, which I heard is really good. Some people put pineapples, apples, different stuff like that. In their foil packs. So I'm just gonna throw in a can of green beans with that. Get my garlic. This is one that's heavy garlic for me. This is a heavy garlic one for me. Got that in there. And then I need to get some onion and gots to have the onion, y'all. Gots to have the onion. That's so important. Do just a little bit more. Oh, and then today or tomorrow, I think tomorrow, we're grilling, and my steaks are already marinated, y'all. They've been marinating since yesterday. They're gonna be so good, so good, so good. Okay, I lost my last glove, so I got to get another one. Okay, so I'm going to put in my butter. Oh man, hold on, let me get this over here. So I'm gonna put in my butter, and sometimes you can do different seasonings and stuff with it, as I stated, but this is just gonna be a good old butter and garlic one for me. So no extra seasoning today for this one. So I got all my stuff in there, and then I'm just going to mix. That's all I'm doing, is just mixing it all together so it all can have flavor. And what happens with this is the sausage seasons the sausage and the cabbage season. It's like, okay, the cabbage is seasoned mostly by the sausage, which also seasons the shrimp. So it's just a really good meal. I need to leave my butter in the container. So I'm usually melt the butter to avoid this, but I didn't today. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my little citrus mix in there. It's just a little bit left, so I want to get rid of that. So now I'm going to put that in a dish. So I'm gonna put that in here, but I have to line it with foil first because, again, I don't want the cleanup. I do not want the cleanup. And I'm out of parchment paper, y'all. I love my parchment paper. Okay, so I am just going to, here's the mixture of everything. Oh, wait a minute. I put that season in there and I didn't stir it and mix it up. So let me do that. And it was just a little bit, but I still want that mixed in really well. And that was really the only season that I put in here because there's so many other flavors from the other stuff that you don't really have to put anything else in. So I'm just gonna pour that in here. Done. This goes in the oven. Gonna join the other stuff that's in the oven. So make sure that's even, and then I'm going to pack it in there. That's why it's called a foil pack. I'm gonna pack it in there really good. You can, and another thing you can do that we do sometimes is we'll put this on the grill. It's really good on the grill as well. Ooh, wait a minute. I gotta see how much room I got. Let me see. I don't know. I didn't think about that part. Let's see here how this can go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me see. Oh, okay, I got it. I thought. Okay, so that's done with that. Looked at my timer, I'm still good. And so I have my chicken thighs, my foil pack. Now I'm going to move to the chicken breast. So this is easy. Not so much easy, let me rephrase that. It's a good combination of flavors, is what I will say. Oh, still forgetting to drink my water. Okay. So first off, I'm getting a little bit crazy over here. So let me clean off stuff. So I'm cleaning. Okay. So I'm gonna let that get heated up. Then I'm gonna do my my honey citrus flavor first. So with that one, I make a little mixture. Listen, I have to make this honey one fast because Jaheim is on this kick. Yeah, right. Jaheim is on this kick of tea and honey. So you'll think you got some honey and then you really don't, because he done took the honey and made him some tea for a week. And so that's his thing, is his little tea and honey. So anyway, so yeah, I want to make sure that I have that. And then I like to add another citrus flavor in with it. And so okay, here we go. So I have some lemon juice that I'm going to add in here with the honey. And it seems like it's a very interesting flavor, because it's like sweet and bitter together, but it works. And then I have a little bit of this avocado oil dressing, but it has a garlic citrus with it. It's so good. It goes so well with chicken, so well. So my pasta is done back there. Pasta's done. So I'm gonna mix this lemon honey mixture up. Mix it, mix it, mix it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my pan and get ready for this chicken here. Get that moving all over. Y'all, I am making good time. I'm so proud of me. I am so proud of me. Okay, there we go with that. Okay, so gonna get a single layer of chicken here. Single layer. Okay, so there we go. Got that going on. Hey, if you're in the Evansville area, don't forget to stop by Family Day in the Park. Really cool event that happens annually. It started today at 10 o'clock, so make sure you get over there for Family Day in the Park. While I clean up some of my area going over here, because I'm in hot mess status. So let me put this in the trash. trash outside and knocked over my trash can, so I have to go pick that up. Oh yeah, I need to do my rice. So I made a mistake and bought instant rice. And it's okay, it's no big deal. It just, I took that in the microwave because I don't want to mess that up. Because rice is special. So special. So it takes 1 cup, yes, 1 cup of water and 1 cup of rice. So it's a water to rice to get your right measurement. So you want to, if you want 2 cups of rice, then you do two cups of water. So that's how that works. And then let me see what it says. Microwave 3 minutes. So 1 and 1. So put that in here for 3 minutes. Still got my chicken thighs going on. Oh yeah, I need to make my ground beef. I'm not gonna make my ground beef. Now I'm gonna just use the chicken sausage. Alright, so now, oh man, I had one little chicken that wasn't on the single layer. Now it's gonna be all by itself cooking. Never wants to cooperate. Never wants to cooperate. Always one. Always one. So get these flipped over. Chicken breast cooks so fast. You can make a chicken breast meal in like 10 minutes. You got some fresh chicken breast, or if you got some frozen, you put it in the air fryer. But when I tell y'all chicken breast will cook, if you need a dinner idea, just pick up some chicken breast. If you're running late or something, you get you some chicken breast and your meal can be done in no time at all. It's very, 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 very easy. So let these cook. And you can move some of these around. But this is just going to be tossed into a honey sauce once it's done, which will be very soon. Turn it down a little bit and let it get its life together in here. Okay, time for some more water. Almost done with that 30 ounces. I think I'm gonna cook this extra cabbage over here just for a side dish for me. Okay, so I got my chicken thighs in the oven, got my chicken breast over here, they almost ready to be sauteed, got my 4 packs in the oven, my chicken meatballs are in the oven, my pasta is done. I'm cooking the honey garlic, and okay, I'm good. I'm good. I am so good today. So good. Chicken breasts are right about done. Rice is done. Pasta's done. Oh, and if you have an Alexa at your house, or even Google, they do stuff like this. If you like looking for some recipes, you can like, I can't say it right now because it's gonna say it's gonna do it. But it will give you a recipe. Like if you want to know how long to cook something, right? You can say, let me see, Alexa, how long does it take chicken breast to bake in the oven?
Typically, it takes 20 minutes to bake chicken breast.
See? Alexa, how long does it take chicken thighs to cook in the oven?
25 minutes minus 45 minutes is minus 20 minutes. By the way, you have one new notification. You can find it on the home screen. Or just say, read my notifications.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what's an easy chicken breast recipe?
Okay, for chicken breast that takes less than 30 minutes, here's a few recipes. Grilled chicken breast, pan-roasted chicken breast, teriyaki chicken breast, creamy Indian curry with chicken breast, and lots more.
So you can use Alexa for stuff like that. So now my chicken is ready for it to mix up again. Let me make sure that I got my garlic paste in there. Let me see. Yep. And not my garlic. I keep saying garlic and it's lemon that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to pour this in here. And let that go. And I hope you can see. If you can't see it, do your swipe your comments over. But it does this bubbling thing with the honey. So good. So very good. And then just sit it aside for a little bit. And it's amazing. It's amazing. This is this is such an easy dish. So I am going to actually let me clean out my bowl that I got going out here. And I'm going to put it in this bowl. Put it over here in the bowl, It's going to be so good. And I'm putting it in a metal bowl, of course, because it's going to be steaming hot when it comes out. So, gonna let that continue getting its life together over there. Get the little sides. Make sure I ain't wasting on honey. And then I'm going to use the same skillet to cook my chicken breast. So I use that to cook the chicken breast. I'm going to put a little bit of this citrus sauce over them. Just a little bit. And I'm going to add some onion to it. The rest of the onion is going to go in the cabbage mixture, so I'm doing it right after this. All right. So, my and sausage are almost done. Chicken and pork sausage. Oh, sorry. Get some stuff up. Still need that. I didn't put the honey up. Put breadcrumbs up. Oh, there's more water. Slicing up my onion or my cabbage. And so this will be for my cabbage. Okay. Mario!
Hey.
Out on Facebook Live. Mario, you came to see me.
I did. I came to see you.
I miss you, Mario.
Yeah.
I did.
I came to
He came to see me.
I came to see Rita.
No, whatever. He came to see me.
I came to see Rita. You a hater.
He is a hater. He don't appreciate our relationship.
You know what? Because he's mad I came to see me.
That's what it is.
So he's taking it out.
Y'all, parents are salty. Alright, so one of my chicken breasts are thinner than the other. So I'm going to get that first one turned over. I hope you can see the chicken breast. It looks so pretty. Hold on, let me see if I can get it up to y'all. See that first one right there? See it? See it? It's so pretty. So got that going. And more water. Okay, so that's all good. Got like 3 more minutes for my chicken thighs to be out. I need to be washing my dishes. So when I leave and come back home, I won't have a complete mess on my hands. Okay, time for me to turn my other one over. Now for these, I'm gonna make a glaze for these chicken breasts. It's gonna be a nice glaze. It's gonna be like a citrus. Oh man, I'm out of rosemary. It's gonna be like a citrus glaze. Let me make sure I have no more rosemary somewhere else, because I very rarely run out of rosemary. Like, that's a total fail on my part for me to run out of rosemary. Let me see. Poultry. Wait a minute. Rosemary. Empty. Man, I'm out of rosemary. That does not happen. All right, so far today, I have, I've got baked chicken thighs on sauteing chicken breast. I have a shrimp and sausage, foil pack in the oven. I have chicken and sausage meatballs in the oven. My honey garlic chicken is done. My pasta sauce is done. I'm sauteing my chicken, and I'll basically be done. I just have sides left, and I got the rice done. I'm gonna cook the cabbage, and then I have the green beans. I have to make the green beans, and so I'll basically be done with all that. Or I may do broccoli. I don't know. I think green beans. So I'm getting those chicken thighs right over here. It's gonna be great. Got to get my little onion sauteing. Make sure they're good. And then one thing you can do with chicken breast, I know a lot of people aren't comfortable cooking chicken breast, is you can slice a little section of it so you'll know how well it's done. Now with what I think I'm gonna do with these is, now that I got a good coating on both sides, I think I'm gonna put them in the oven to finish off, because I think I got the brownness I want. You know what I am? I'm gonna put them in the oven. That'll be a good little additional layer of flavor for them. And then what that also allows me to do, which is okay, my stuff is done in the oven. What that also allows me to do is cook other stuff in this skillet faster, which is my real reason here, for real. And so let me get my little trying to be burnt rosemary over here. Let me get that off. I hear you, oven. I hear you. I got my hands full right now. I hear you. So cancel, and then I want to go ahead and start that back up, because I'm going to put my chicken in there. So put that back. So I'm going to wrap these chicken breasts. Oh no, that's what I was doing. I put my little garlic citrus sauce. That's what I was doing it for. Put that over them. Man, this is going to be so good. Put that right there over them. Then I'm gonna fold this up. And then I'm gonna fold again. Real good. Oh, I didn't get a long enough piece. So now I got to do one more for the top. Man, I missed my parchment paper. Oh, Lord, I got some stuff going up here. And I forgot to put some stuff in it. Here you go. Here it goes, my sausage and my onion. Put that in there. A little oil. Okay, so I need to get this stirred up here first before I finish with this whole chicken situation I got. So we're gonna make some fried cabbage is what we making. Right there, okay. So let me get all the trash going on over here. All my trash. Got all my trash. Okay, now we gotta start getting stuff out the oven. Oh man, y'all, I done washed all my oven mittens. They in the oven, in the dryer. Oven mittens in the dryer, so got to use a towel. So these are my chicken thighs. Look at these. Oh yeah. So I want them a little more brown on the top. So I'm gonna boil them really quickly. So I want them a little more brown. So actually, let me just put those back in here for a minute. Here are my sausages. Can y'all see those? Those are the sausages. And then my foil pack is still in there too. I'm gonna leave that in there for a minute. So I need to get this chicken in there. Just gonna put that just like that. Put it right on in there. Let me set me a timer. Got a timer for that. Okay, so now, where is my, okay. So I've got to get my cabbage together. This will be one of my meals. One of my sides, I mean. Now, a really cool thing that you can do with something like this is add some shrimp to it. It's so good. You can take this right here, basically when it gets to right and being done, toss you in some, maybe like 5 minutes from being done, toss in some raw shrimp, or when it's basically done, toss in some cooked shrimp just to kind of heat it. And that's another good easy meal that you can do. That's a really good one. So put some salt in that one, put some pepper in there. Almost out of pepper, but I bought some more yesterday. Okay. So I'm just gonna let that chill out on low. And then I need to drain my pasta. Drain the pasta. Almost there. I called it, put it back in there. So I put the pasta right back in the pot, and then I'm going to get the sausages. So these are my little sausages, and because this is silicone, this is the greatness of silicone, is you just hold it over there and they all pop out. That is the greatness of silicone. Love it. So I have my pasta with these here meatballs, which is so very good. So very good. So I'm going to get some I'm not making my pasta sauce today, y'all, so if you were looking for that, it ain't happening today. Will not be making pasta sauce today. All right. So the thing is, when you're using a pasta sauce, you want to make sure that it goes with what you're eating. So you just don't pick any pasta sauce. It has to be intentional. Must be intentional. Okay, y'all hear me? Must be intentional. So what I mean by that is not every pasta sauce goes with every dish. So like you may have grown up having just like some regular, just a regular pasta sauce with no flavor at all. That's what you're gonna get, no flavor at all. But you want to make sure that as you are, like there's a mushroom sauce that's really good. And so mushroom sauce would be good for like, even this will be a good one for the mushroom sauce. So that's what you want to think about when you're doing that kind of stuff. Now, I am nearing completion here. Looks like I got everything done. So it's time for me to take a shower and get out of here. I need some Italian seasoning in this because I always add additional Italian seasoning at the end. And just a little bit of salt, not a lot, because you've got so much other stuff going on. So, so that's what we got going on here. So that one is done. So that's done. Let's see. Okay, I'm good. So got that stuff done. Got my chicken bites done. I'm in a good place, y'all. I think the only thing that I have not finished are my two sides, my broccoli and green beans. But I'm done. And I've been trying to wash where I go so I don't have a mess. So my cleanup is gonna be easy. I got all my stuff going on here. Oh, wait a minute. And I got 30 ounces of water completed, y'all. 30 ounces of water. Just get some more in here. Get some more water. Checking for all my trash. Checking for my trash. And then I'm getting ready to take my my foil pack out. That's getting ready to come out. And I'll let you see that. Seasonings going back up here. Lost my top to this somewhere. I hope I didn't throw it away. It's somewhere. So that's done. That's done. This is getting. Just gotta stay there for a minute. Yeah. So I am done. But let me get the foil pack out so you can see that. All right. So foil pack. Woo, it looks so good. Let me see if you can see it. See that right there? Let me put this down a little bit. That's my foil pack. It's done. It's done. So good. All right. I am done for today. I've got I have 6 chicken thighs done, 2 sauteed chicken breasts, my foil pack, my meatballs, my honey sticker chicken breast. Everything's done. Only thing I have to do probably today or tomorrow are my broccoli for a side and my green beans for a side. And then everything else is complete. You guys have a great rest of your Saturday. This is how I spent mine. Also, if you're interested in becoming a client of mine, I will have, let me see, how many spots? I will have 2 spots coming up in, I think in next 2 weeks. In next 2 weeks, I have 2 spots available. All right, so y'all have a great rest of your day. Make it awesome. And I will chat later. God bless.